Like, why do I care what Will's doing, you know? You are the Beyonce, okay? You're literally Beyonce, all right, bro? You thick. You pretty.
Oh my god.
You black. For those who didn't get to the last episode or the end of the last episode.
Oh yeah.
We'll just address it right now. Johnny is moving
to
Florida.
Cool. And like one little trick, if you're like an amateur piano player and you want to like make someone think you know how to play piano, is just know the pentatonic scale and just play the keys.
Oh,
and they're gonna be like, oh my god, he's so good. You know what I'm saying?
Come fuck me.
Yeah, fuck me.
I think it's just difficult for me because, you know, I've always been such a closeted person, you know, like staying inside, not doing that much. We're gonna find out what's the most fuckable pasta. They sell these like these hollow flesh slides.
I would say it's got to be fettuccine.
Yeah,
it's got to be fettuccine.
I think it's all compacted right there.
Yeah, elbow noodles are gonna leave a lot to be desired. Those bow ties aren't gonna do it. Rigatoni is not gonna do it. It's got to be fettuccine.
You sound like a pro.
Yeah, and it's a fake.
Yeah,
Dan Quinn got some balls. He's like fucking Dan Campbell. We're rolling though.
Yeah, it's going.
A bit. Yes, sir. Okay, Brothers Talk, episode 43. I'm Johnny V.
I'm Jose Medina.
Guys, again, it's one of those weeks where the pod is just it's a bit of an obstacle today. You know what I'm saying? We got vintage football games going on right now.
You got the playoffs, baby.
But you know what I'm saying? And the ones that really matter, the real Super Bowl is today. Bills Chiefs. If you are a Chiefs fan, please exit the podcast. Thank you for listening. Take your ears elsewhere.
We don't accept your can.
We do not accept your can here. But yeah, so it's just one of those weeks. We're gonna keep it brief today. Matter of fact, I'm starting the timer now, guys. Let me get the timer going, bro. Let me break this out real quick. But what's new, Dean?
You know what's new. All right. I had a revelation last week.
Oh yeah. Break it down to me, bro. This guy called me in a bit of a fury at himself.
Bit of a crash out.
I
was mad at myself because I genuinely. So the way that I edit the podcast, whenever it's my turn to do it, just for time's sake, I will listen to it at work.
Mm-hmm. The raw version.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, like you can edit stuff on your phone, but it's just and like there is Adobe, like you can do it on your phone, but I don't know how.
Really? You can do Premiere Pro on your phone?
But it's a mobile version.
Not bad.
So I don't know if you could do it like the same way. I should give it a shot just to really see. But the way I do it is I listen to the raw footage, and then I'll take, you know, just bits and pieces where I'll say, okay, let me cut out this part from this part. Mm-hmm. I got to make sure like what pictures to put in on the edit. You know, for our little intro piece.
Yeah.
All right, funny, I'm gonna put that in the intro. So then when I get home, I literally just plug it all in. And it's done.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And then, so I was doing that at work, and I was getting mad at myself because I was like, bro, damn, I yap a lot. Like, I talk a lot. I mean, and I you know, I understand, you know, it's a podcast. You're supposed to talk.
You're going to talk.
You're supposed to talk. But I kind of feel like it was hitting me where I had like a revelation. I was like, I think it's me. Like, I think I'm the reason why people aren't listening all the way through.
Wow, dude, that's good. Nah, that's too critical, bro. That's too critical.
Nah, but man, because honestly, I was so for those who listened to last week's episode, you know, I talked about Red Robin. I cut out 10 minutes of me talking.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, most of it was from Red Robin, and like some of it was from like the escape room.
Yeah,
but I clipped it all together, so you know, it sounds good somewhat.
Yeah.
But I clipped out just a bunch of
filler.
Yeah, that wasn't really needed.
Because basically the way you described it to me on the phone is you feel like you're like get to the fucking point.
Yes.
That's how you said it.
Yeah.
I mean, we all tend to do that sometimes. My thing is like I'm so ADHD sometimes I'm off the wall. Like
yeah.
I listen to myself talking on the pod when I edit and I'm like, bro, I didn't even finish that thought. Like I'll start a sentence like, oh bro, speaking of and then I'm like, yeah. And also another thing, I'm like, oh,
and then we just move on.
I'm like, you done skipped the whole point. And that was one of the first criticisms I got back on episode like 4 or 5 from a listener. Yeah. They told me they're like, I feel like you bounce around too much on topics.
You move on too quick, that type of stuff. But I mean, we definitely done that. We've gotten way better to the point like, well, like, oh, but going back to where we started, you know, like starting over.
Yeah.
On like a sentence that we kicked off.
And that's funny because I listened back to the episodes just this last week too, because, you know, you saying that, I was like, I want to see how we've grown on the pod as far as like our conversation and the flow of it.
Yeah.
I think in the earlier episodes, there was definitely more pageantry to it, to where there's like how Danny would say, I have a different, like, I would like have like a podcast voice. I was like, you know what? I think I do kind of hear, like, I think I was speaking kind of differently just because, like, I noticed I was on a mic. So I was like, oh, I'm speaking differently.
So that was the thing that I had, like, I kind of thought that too, where like we were kind of uncomfortable in the sense of we're just kicking it off and like kind of we're trying to make it entertaining somewhat.
Yeah.
But as time went on, we realized we could just talk some shit. Like, and then I feel like I just got too comfortable where like, you know, I kind of said like, I'm just talking to you. Fuck, you know, fuck the fan, like the cameras. I'm just talking to you. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, I got to make it interesting somewhat, you know. And I get it, you know, it's our show. We can do what the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But you know, if we want some retention, you know, it's like I don't know.
Got to get to the point.
Maybe make it somewhat entertaining, or at least like if I'm going to be yapping a lot, make it like one understandable, or and make it like somewhat like do I need to be hearing this right now? Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's not really like maybe if I was talking about like a political figure or someone famous, you know, people that have interest like that. But for someone that doesn't know us, I can get it. You know, like why do I care what Will's doing? You know, you know what I mean?
Damn, Will's like, well, why you say fuck me for?
No, but like you know what I mean though. Like it's like people that are just discovering us for the first time. But like, man, this guy's yapping a lot about Red Robin.
That's funny, bro.
Like it's just the way it is. And I was like, and then also it was like, you know, I always told myself that I wanted to take literally episode 1, take things slow, enunciate, learn to speak better. Once again, it has improved a lot.
Yeah.
But once like I'll kick it off slow, you know, like, you know, this happened, and then once I pick it up, the speech just loses itself.
I find myself doing the same thing. See, I did it right there. I skipped the D's and T's.
No, 100%. That's just the way it is. But the way I figured it is like, you know, for people that do listen to us or long time people who just know us, they kind of understand like that's just the way we speak, and they understand us 100%.
Yep.
But you know, there's a lot of times, like I said, I've said by myself, I don't know what the hell I just said right there. Listening back to it, I'm like, Jesus,
that's crazy,
rough.
Bro.
And it's like, yeah, and I was like criticizing myself a lot because you know, like I do have that thought, like, you know, like damn, like once again, it's saying that it's me, like I'm the because I was like, John could really do the show by himself. Like,
hell no, I wouldn't even want to.
No, listen. Let's what's the word? Call brass tack. What's the fuck?
What are you trying to say?
Let's call a fish a fish. Right?
Oh, let's not beat her on the bush.
Let's not beat her on the bush. You are the Beyonce, okay? you're literally Beyonce, right, bro? You thick. You pretty.
Oh my god.
You black.
True. No, we get it. That's hella funny, bro. Hell no, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's always been us, bro. Like I wouldn't even want to do the show with anybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's say maybe I could. Let's just say for the sake of the argument, I could do the show by myself. I wouldn't even want to, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to, bro. So I'm not hating on it. But look, let's stop the criticisms. You acknowledge it. We'll move past it. Let's jump into what I've been doing, what's going on over here on this side of the pond.
In terms of what?
What I wanted to talk about, I guess I could just say.
Okay. Oh, and also wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
Well, Pip, don't forget what you were about to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just that for those who didn't get to the last episode or the end of the last episode.
Oh yeah.
We'll just address it right now. Johnny is moving
to
Florida. 3-hour time difference. He's going to be across the country. There's going to be a period of about maybe 2 weeks where either we're going to just have some pre-recorded content or there might not be an episode that week.
We'll try to do the pre-recorded content though. We'll plan something out off air.
Yeah.
Just to put something out, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know.
It might be a little shorter. It's, you know, just something just to have for some form of entertainment or just something to listen to. So just be aware for those who maybe don't know. Okay.
And then we're going to figure out the upload schedule and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So
So we might change from... We might go back to Monday. We might go Friday. Who fucking knows? Whatever's going to work for both of us, we're going to figure it out.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, so just be aware for those.
Good job addressing that at the top because I was about to start going.
Okay, go. What are you going to talk about?
Oh, I was going to say, so I'm about to be 26. My birthday, I think by the time this one comes out, by the time the next episode comes out, I will be 26.
Yep.
So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm like an old head now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You unk.
I'm unk. It was a joke at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, you know what? I am unk, bro. Like, cause you know what? Yesterday it was cold outside. I got some knee pain just from the cold, and I was like, dang, bro.
When I was at the gym, I mean, I'm not sure if it was from maybe me not being there for a long time. Or I mean, I was in leg day.
Yeah, okay.
And maybe in like legs was like the one thing I'm just like, it's all right. I mean, legs. I mean, I walk around in them all day. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Do I? But like when I was doing my squats, I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, damn. I was like, it's kicking in there.
I'm telling you, bro. So I like doing nothing yesterday. I was like, just because the cold, I was like, my knee aches really bad.
Oh, really?
And my uncle used to get that all the time, bro.
Oh.
So I'm like, as certified unk one. And so then I was thinking, as an old head, like I want to do something that kind of like I want to build a new habit this year.
Okay.
And it's really going to be reading. And so in a small way, like to get that habit started, I subscribe to the New York Times. That's right. I subscribe to the New York Times.
Didn't you put that in the chat?
I've been telling everybody. I've been parading it
I thought
around.
you were just joking.
No, dude. And honestly,
You're paying 25 cents a month or something like that. What is it?
$4 a month for the first year, and then it goes up to $13 a month.
Why?
I don't know, my bro. At that point, I don't know. But for the first year, they had a deal.
Yeah.
For the first year, $4 a month.
Man, the Reno Gazette's like 2.25 cents.
But you're not gonna get this type of writing, bro. It's like Pulitzer Prize winning writing.
So you're just reading news.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like obviously.
I would
like
say that's more entertaining. But no books or anything like that, or
no books yet. I think I still have like TikTok like level attention span.
Okay.
So
I feel that.
It's like 5-minute reads, 8-minute reads. I read like a couple articles a day. And man, I've been fuming about this. I don't want to get into politics again, but I've just the orange man has really just been getting me tight, bro. Reading about him, bro. I'm like, oh my god. But
great guy.
Oh my god, dude, hate him. I hate him so much.
What was with the Great White Hope?
I'm saying, bro,
Trump.
he's building that white America. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn. But I've been reading some good articles, and I know it. It feels like the habit is very achievable. You know, it's very. 100%. It's a very
I mean,
doable
even though it's not even like a goal of mine, I'll just be on Twitter. I'll just come across like a good title. I'm like, what's this about? And I'll just read it.
Yeah, bro. Very cool.
And I think that's what like really like, I really thought about like what makes Joe Rogan like a really good podcaster. Like he just knows a bunch of random shit.
He does know.
Like he knows the most random details.
Speaking of people knowing random shit, my sister's husband, I guess my brother-in-law. Man, This guy is like a trivia champ.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand like the mental prowess he had until yesterday. We're watching this new show on Fox. It's called The Floor.
Okay.
Pretty cool little game show. I'm not going to describe the whole thing. But basically, as you watch a game show, you're going to play along with it. You know what I'm saying? And this man was going crazy. I was like, yeah.
Like rapid fire answer the question.
Bro, yeah. I thought I knew a bunch of like trivial knowledge. Yeah. This man is like, dude.
On it?
Yeah, I was like this. And you know what? He was giving me Rain Man vibes.
Oh, really?
He was like Marie Curie, Chernobyl, and I was like, what the hell?
182 victims.
Yeah.
32 infected by. It's just,
dude. He's going crazy with it, bro.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, but like kind of go like Joe Rogan. Like he just like I'm sure he's just reading a bunch of stuff because anytime I listen to an episode, he's like, he'll bring up a bunch of names. I obviously don't know, but maybe they're just figures that people know about a lot about. I'm just like. Maybe I don't read about them that much, you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to hate on him or say he's not smart, but I will say something I've noticed. I think name dropping is like the equivalent of knowing the pentatonic scale on the piano. Like, and if you don't know
what the fuck is that?
I was gonna say, if you don't know what that is, essentially it's in any scale in piano notes, there are 5 notes you can play. Wind chimes?
Okay.
How it always sounds really pretty when you hit them. That's a pentatonic scale. So it's 5 notes.
So no matter if you do those 5 notes, it'll sound good.
In any order, any speed, any tempo, it's going to sound really good.
Really?
Right? Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
And like one little trick, if you're like an amateur piano player and you want to like make someone think you know how to play piano, is just know the pentatonic scale and just play the keys.
Oh,
and they're going to be like, oh my God, he's so good. You know what I'm saying?
Come fuck me.
Yeah, fuck me. No, but I think name dropping is like the equivalent of that, low key. To where it's like,
I was reading Tom Brooks.
Yeah,
who the fuck is Tom
instantly,
Brooks?
as soon as you say a name, you're like, yeah, this man, he might know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm not hating on him though, saying he doesn't know this shit because I think he does. I think he's
like he just I don't know, like he knows how to make a conversation like interesting. I was reading this article, I was doing this, I was doing that. I think it's just difficult for me because I've always been such a closeted person. Staying inside, not doing that much. That too. But like genuinely, like it was just, and also that was the thing you brought up too when I called you about the whole rant and everything. I'm just doing more stuff now.
Yeah. And that's the difference.
I think it's like me just getting kind of excited to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I kind of did that stuff before, but it was like, it's kind of different now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out here. Like fucking like, on Friday, girlfriend came over to my place and we made some steak and baked potatoes.
Yeah, how was it?
Solid.
So what cut of steak did you end up getting?
New York strip.
People love talking meat. People love talking steak.
Oh yeah. What kind of smoker you get?
Yeah.
What kind of smoker you got running up?
You put on a Traeger? You sear it before that, or
what kind of chips?
If you haven't had a reverse sear steak yet, you're not living.
God forbid anyone sous vide theirs.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of controversy.
But sous vide is cool. I mean, I never used one, but I think it's like
explain the sous vide.
I don't know 100% the way it works, but it's like it's a little mechanism.
You vacuum seal the meat.
Yeah, and then it's in a bag. You put it in the water, and it basically and you get it to the cook you want.
Yep.
And then from there, all you do is pop it open, throw it on the grill, cook it however you want, and that's it. Then you get like a perfectly cooked the way you want steak.
Oh, the way it is the water. You essentially boil your steak in a bag, and then you just sear it, and it's good to go. Right.
That's it.
I love watching like steak cooking videos, but I don't eat a lot of steak, and I'm not even that big of a fan of red meat.
When it comes to burgers, I like them.
Yeah,
but like steak like that, I mean, it was something that you want to do, and I was like, fuck it. Like I'm not opposed to it, but I don't think I've gone to a restaurant. I'm like, yo, let me get a T-bone.
I never do because I'm always like, plus the price point too. I'm like, yeah, damn,
it is fucking,
like
bro.
$35 for this.
No, dude, I fucking at Bimini Steakhouse, right in the Atlantis. I think their most expensive one is like $180.
Tomahawk.
Either that or maybe like some fucking Wagyu. Like, it's not true Wagyu unless you have it in the region of Wagyu, Japan.
Which actually true.
Yeah, over there, that's where they be jerking off the cows and everything, right?
Yeah, dude, supposedly, bro, just fucking beating them off, devious style. You haven't had real white wine unless it's from the French region of which is actually true as well.
I mean, we have had a taco that's from Mexico, isn't it?
Yeah, in it.
Like it's just like I don't know. There's some like this run. Ooh, touchdown.
Terry McLaurin is so cool.
We might have the game on in the background. Sorry about that.
I'll tell you, today's one of those episodes where the pod is just get out the way.
we got the Commanders just scored a touchdown. Anyways,
that was crazy.
But it's like there's always going to be like elitists in every field. They're going to be like, this is nothing.
What's your biggest like pet peeve gatekeeper elitist type of person? Like, what's the most like? How can I put it? Like, not the person. What topic do you hate that's gatekept?
I used to not like the whole music one.
Music, like people who are like take it so and make it their personality.
Yeah, even to this day, like I said, I remember I heard someone say this one time. Not gonna say who, but it's whatever. I heard this said one time. It was like the sentence was said is like, oh, they popped a CD into the car, and then they said, oh, like, why does it sound so good on the CD? And it's like on Spotify, and then person in the back seat, because Spotify shoots at medium quality.
Oh my God.
And I was like, and dude, I don't know why I rolled my eyes. I was like, jeez, like that type of stuff. I was like,
you should have smacked the tape deck just to make the CD skip.
Like, bro, who cares? Who fucking cares, bro? I mean, but I get it. It's because I'm an audiophile.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, whatever. If you're an audiophile, I'm not making fun of you, but like, if you're telling me, yeah, I'm an audiophile, so I use the Sonos X5000s because it's believed it's true. I'm like, bro, I don't care, bro. I got some AirPods and my Sonys, and they work just fine.
Yeah, Sonys are fire. Those I really like. Not to contradict what we're saying right now, but because I agree with you, I do think Sony headphones and JBLs are just not JBL, Bose.
They're good. Like I'm not gonna knock it. Like I'm gonna say these feel better, they sound better. But if you're gonna look down on someone for having like some fucking skull candies, fuck you,
douche.
Like bro, you're just an asshole. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
mine, back when I was a really big pothead in high school, was weed.
And what do they gatekeep?
Basically, like they're like they just. If you brought something out that was like subpar in their opinion, they'd be like
a bong or
a bong,
the weed itself, or everything.
Like it's good. They can pick anything. Oh, I don't smoke out of that. Sorry, I only smoke out of water bongs because pipes it dilutes the taste or something like that, bro. Like I can't really like fuck with this too much. Like I don't know. And it's like, bro, you're smoking weed. Like,
hurry up.
Well, let's just pass that shit, bro. But then I actually, like, towards the end of my tenure as a super pothead, I started catching myself being that same way.
No, really?
To where I was like, yeah, that's mid, bro. I'm not really chiefing on that. And then I was like, oh my God. It's like I became what I hate.
Well, what were your dislikes? Oh, like what were you gatekeeping?
Or like, what I was like a douche about?
Yeah.
The strain of it, what you smoked out of. And then my thing was, I loved hemp wick. I figured out hemp wick was super gas.
Oh yeah, you had a little roll, right?
Yeah, I had a roll of hemp wick. Dude, that shit, honestly, I will say, maybe it's still in me a little bit, pause. I think if the difference is crazy from a lighter to hemp wick, bro. And so I try to put everyone
But what makes
on.
the difference, though?
It burns at a lower temperature. There's no butane. You can taste your weed a lot better, and you can control the burn because it's such a small flame. You take a lighter, you're gonna torch the whole bowl first rip. You take a hemp wick, you can burn it in 4 quadrants depending on the size of the bowl. And so, it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, I'm hating you right now. Just hearing this.
Yeah, exactly, bro. hate myself, bro. But
that's interesting. Like that or food.
Yeah. I feel like that's like one of the things that people gatekeep the least, because it's like, and that's like one of the things that people like love to share. It's like when you find like a good food spot, I feel like, at least me, I'm like, I want to share it.
Somewhat. I mean, some people, obviously it's like a joke where people will like this bomb ass sandwich and they blur it out like all the little logos, around it or something like that.
Picture on screen. Like, hopefully we can find it.
Yeah, if we can find one. But like, and then there's always like shit talk. Like I've heard this a lot at work. Like, oh, where's your favorite? No, taco.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the opinions around town are fucking. It's either like Anna's, fucking Chilito Lindo, or what is there? The tequila. Why don't I want to say tequila?
Roberto's.
Roberto's tacos are fucking trash.
Hella trash.
Whatever. And then there's another. What's the other one?
And Tacos Jalisco.
Anyways, but regardless though, like the opinions on tacos is like, what I don't like hearing is when people say like you can say your favorite spot and then that's just fucking trash. Get the fuck out of here. Like you just say, I tried it, wasn't a big fan of it.
Forced hate it is cringe. And you know what? And speaking of forced hate, we gotta stop the forced hate around McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's is overhated, underappreciated.
It's good.
It's good. I feel like so many people are like hating on McDonald's. It's like, bro, you really gonna tell me you're gonna sit there with a straight face and tell me you don't want a 10-piece McNugget every now and then? Really?
It's solid.
And I'm supposed to believe that? Okay. It's like, come on, bro.
No, it's dumb. Well, I mean, like I said, that's probably just like another food elitist thing.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like I will say this, bro. I'll call out my boss. Fucking, he does that shit a lot. I think I told you about this. Where we've said like, hey, we're gonna go out this weekend. We're gonna get a bite to eat, and he's like, where you guys gonna go? I don't know, like Chili's or Applebee's. That's like a nice spot to go to, or maybe Red Robin, whatever. And he goes, get that shit out of here. I'm like, what the fuck's up with that? He goes, you actually like it? I was like, yes. I was like, good fucking deals, like pretty good food, honestly. Yeah. And he goes, nah.
Hating on Shelly's triple dipper,
bro. And he just hates on it. I'm like, what the fuck? And like he wants to go to like Roadhouse, to Texas Roadhouse type shit.
Texas Roadhouse gives me a tummy ache every single time.
Really?
Every single time. Does not miss. But that's why I'm not a big fan of red meat, because it hurts my stomach.
Maybe, yeah, I think you're just a little weak in the stomach. Huh?
Maybe, bro. I don't know, because I mean, every time I had red meat, my stomach hurts the next day. Oh my! Oh, flag.
Anyways, well, are you getting like a steak or something like that? What
I'm getting a steak.
See, I understand that Texas Roadhouse, get a steak. I get a burger.
Ground chuck burger, huh?
I just like burgers, like just much more than like because like with the steak, I understand you can put a sauce on it, you can do whatever you want, but it's like it doesn't really like pair well. I mean, like it pairs with ketchup, but like a bland. I don't know. It's different. Like I just prefer like
a burger lets you get more creative.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want. I don't know. Yeah, just something.
That's the beauty of a burger, man. It's such an underappreciated food. You can just get so creative,
bro.
With it.
Like think about like that one guy on Twitter who's fucking them.
So there's guy fucking burgers.
Do you not remember when that popped up? Like, holy shit, when was this? This was like 10, like over a decade ago at this point now. Where this guy was posted like having sexual intercourse with a McChicken.
That's crazy. I don't remember that at all.
Like he was basically no, I'm not giving people any ideas, but you can find it pretty easily. but it was legit like him stroking his with a big chicken.
That's crazy.
And well, that then did birth like a bunch of memes after that. It was pretty funny.
It makes sense why there's always so much mayo on that thing now.
And then there is a guy who, like I said, over 18. Listen here.
Yeah.
There's a guy who legit the title of the video was like, "We're gonna find out what's the most fuckable pasta."
And you know what?
So
gotta be manicotti.
I don't know what that is, but what he does is basically like he'll grab the dish, and they sell these like these hollow flesh slices, but I guess like maybe the front is just kind of just like soft, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And he basically fills it up and proceeds to do whatever. Obviously, he just fucks it, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, this is about like a 7."
Okay, knowing that context, I thought he'd just try to like put the noodles on there,
like in the bowl or something like that.
Yeah, I would say it's got to be fettuccine.
Yeah,
it's got to be fettuccine.
I think it's all compacted right there.
Yeah, it's got to be. Fettuccine has the most, I think, volume. Like elbow noodles are going to leave a lot to be desired. Those bow ties aren't going to do it. Rigatoni is not going to do it. It's got to be fettuccine.
You sound like a pro. You done this before?
I can name hella pastas low key, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
I'm sure you could. Well, what about fucking Wait, I had this thought earlier because I seen some McDonald's fries on my stove early this morning.
Ooh.
Like, but they're from the day before.
Okay.
But I just like the rest, I put them in my mouth.
Knock it back.
Yeah. and then I remember like the that experiment that they did where like they put like regular fries, McDonald's fries in like a box, and then like over time they let it like rot and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But McDonald's didn't change at all.
Not at all.
Like, does that affect you in any way?
Health wise, like if you eat it?
No, I'm asking you. Like does that change your opinion? Your opinion?
No, hell no, bro. Here's my
Max.
It's like
McDonald's.
All our food is pretty processed, and especially now there's microplastics in it, so it's like you're cooked either way. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a pessimist, though. I'm such a pessimist. It's crazy. Everything in my opinion is like, oh, it's dying. We're all gonna fucking die.
We'll die anyways. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm low key so emo sometimes. Not gonna lie. I'm like those South Park like emos, bro. I don't know, but I will say yes, there is microplastics in your food, and the American diet is heavily processed. I think we were all raised on processed foods. We rarely have food that's like not processed.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, to see it, I'm like, I mean, it's kind of like you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all seen how they make the chicken nuggets. We've all, you know what I'm saying? Like
it tastes good though.
It tastes good. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is like, if it tastes good, I'm gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Bro, so some little tangy barbecue.
Okay, now here's something that I saw as it was an article I read, not on New York Times.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. It spoke about how if the American or the world population continues to trend upwards the way it is, eventually our food supplies, our food chain as we know it, won't be able to support it and it'll collapse due to climate change and stuff like that. So the article posed the idea where it was like insects could will be like the main thing we end up eating, and like the way they'll process it, grind them up, and then make like burgers and stuff like that out of them. You know,
I can see that.
But like, would you eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know. That to me just the only thing.
Really?
My line is just cockroaches, but I just hate cockroaches so much.
But you eat another bug?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do spiders, like daddy long legs.
Yeah.
Just because that freak ass name. You're not my daddy. I don't eat that burger.
But like, you just don't like cockroaches, like because of the way they look or what they do, or
dude,
like what?
You know what it was? Because when I was younger in my high school days, I think I was sophomore, living on Grove Street. Our apartment had roaches.
Yeah.
And before that, I didn't like roaches. Didn't bother me at all. Like I'd see them every now and then in the apartment, and it was like whatever. I'd kill them. Like, it wasn't crazy. You'd probably see like one every 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And they're usually in the bathroom. So okay, perfect. I can live with that. Not in the kitchen, whatever. But there was one morning while I was sleeping, I slept on a couch during those times. It was my struggle days. We were in a rough spot.
We're up.
We're upper.
We're
upper now.
We're upper.
And so I was sleeping on a couch, and I remember waking up in the morning, right? And it's like early morning. You can see the sunlight through your eyes, but you're still trying to sleep a little bit because I was still kind of tired.
Yeah.
And I felt like a tickle on my face, and I was like, I moved it. I was like, thought it was a hair, right?
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. And I just moved it. And then I'm chilling, and I feel it just straight run across my lip. And I was like, that was a bug. And I get up and smack, and there's a fucking cockroach on my face, bruh. And ever since that day, in the moment, it didn't, I wasn't, like, freaked out, like, too bad, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, gross, killed it. And then for some reason, as the day went on, I just started thinking about how gross it was. And I started thinking about cockroaches covering me up, like, crawling on me at night and stuff like that. And ever since then, just grossed me out.
So you just wouldn't pick it just because of that?
Yeah, it's because of that memory. It's personal.
Okay.
But cockroaches probably taste good.
What if it was like the best, like macros crazy?
Dang, like a hack food.
A very anabolic food where like it's fucking, I don't know, just yeah, like I said, crazy macros. Would that
As long as I don't see them, as long as it's processed down enough to where it's like, okay, if it's like a burger or like, I can't do no cockroach nuggets or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be like a burger.
Well, clearly, obviously, they're not gonna. I mean, maybe some. I mean, some places do that. Like, that's a big thing in like obviously in Asian countries, like especially like in Thailand and stuff like that.
What?
Like what the hell is it? Yeah, just fried bugs, like crickets and everything, and they just got them. Like Will, when he went to Thailand, he had. Did you ever see the video of him like eating a spider?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, yeah. It was like a tarantula was just crawled up, fried, and he just.
That's crazy.
He had that. He had that, a cricket, and I think he had a roach.
Gross. Roaches are gross.
I think I might be wrong on that, but I think he had 3 bugs.
Damn, that's crazy. I could see a spider and a grasshopper. The bitch in the legs would be hella juicy.
Maybe yeah. But he ate those, and he has them on video. Maybe I could ask him.
Maybe we could throw them up on screen.
Maybe I don't know. Like I said, well, I'll ask him. I'll see what he says. But yeah, I don't know. I'm with it. I think I ate the fuck out the bugs.
See, and one more thing with the roaches too. This is what solidified it and sealed it for me. My first go about in Florida, when I was living there in the past, I'm laying down at night, and I was on a bit of like a nostalgia trip. So I was watching Sly Cooper 3.
Okay.
It's a really cool game from my childhood. And I was
you were watching gameplay?
Watching gameplay. No commentary gameplay. It was 3 hours uncut. I was like, awesome. Laying down, watching it. And I'm starting to doze off a little bit, right? Yeah. And from the corner of my eye, I see like this little movement.
The antenna. Oh,
the antennae. You know what I'm saying? Well, at the time, I didn't know. I thought it was a hair like blowing in the wind. Okay. And I was like, what the fuck is that? When I tell you, I moved my phone like, because it was dark in the room, I moved my phone light, and I'm sitting like 3 inches from the biggest fucking cockroach I've ever seen in my life. They call them palmetto bugs out there. They're called like, they're jungle roaches.
Palmetto?
Palmetto bugs, yeah.
Palmetto. Interesting.
Yeah. That's what they're called, I'm pretty sure. But basically, it's a jungle roach. They're not going to be in your house, but they'll sneak in every now and then. Yeah. It's the size of a goddamn mouse.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
See, okay, that's where, I mean, obviously, eating them, whatever, but like in general, like I'm not like really afraid of bugs, but when they reach a certain size, I'm just like, you should not be that big.
I got chills thinking about it. Ugh, God, so then I'm like nearly butt naked. I'm in my undies, right? And I get up, fly out. This roach was fast too, bro. And when I tell you like a 15-minute battle ensued with me and this cockroach, I'm just chasing him around the room. When I finally got him, the crunch.
Did you step on him?
Yeah, I hit him with the shoe.
Oh, okay.
The crunch.
Crazy.
And I'll never forget it.
Some KFC extra crispy.
Yeah, it was disgusting. So that's why roaches for me, it's too, I can't, it just hits too close to home.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that, honestly, I think moths for me.
Ooh, yeah, bro, we used to fight those moths.
Yeah. But moths give me like some PTSD, those fucking things.
See, it's like when they get in your face.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is that, like, I've seen videos of like, like the people that like moth farmers. Yeah. And like, they for those who haven't seen it, they basically like, they'll put like a giant, like they're obviously outside in like a forest area, and then they'll basically like a giant like white net or something like that, or like a tarp or whatever you call it, anyways, and they have a good catch. Is that touchdown Eagles? Oh, missing. No, he broke PI. Sorry. So white tarp, and then they have a big old like light, like a spotlight, and they cast it onto the sheet, and then you give it a second, and obviously moths love light, so they see a giant white square, and they go, shit. They land on it, and they just farm the moths for some reason or whatever.
Yeah, bro, they're pretty though.
Exactly, yeah, and some of those moths are fucking like honestly way cooler than like the butterflies you see, because they got like crazy patterns on there.
They have those like the things that drape down them too. Yeah, like the wings have like crazy.
They look really cool, like those ones do. But I'm gonna be honest, if I saw that in my room, I would freak the fuck out. Yeah, like I'm not gonna say, oh, that's pretty.
yeah, no.
Like in a controlled environment, like a controlled setting, like at like a zoo or something like that, I'm admiring it because I know it's like I'm okay, and they it's doing good. But I don't know why. Like if it's like in the wild, I'm just like,
yeah, no, I feel it. It's just something about them. Hey. But those moths are really pretty though. Would you ever get like a tattoo of moth? A tattoo of a moth? No, that's like a really big trend right now. Everyone's getting tattoos of moths.
Really? For what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're just dumb in the fall. go into any fire.
Yeah, I don't even know what why.
But moths for tattoos.
Yeah, that's like a big trend right now. People are doing it. But I don't know. That's just something because I think it's kind of a cool tattoo. But I'm like, I hate getting like trendy tattoos.
Oh, on Friday night. Sorry, kind of just changing topics. Just keep it going. I want to go watch a new movie, The Presence.
I watched it too.
You watched it?
No, I watched a movie too, but I'll talk about that next.
So The Presence, for those who've seen the trailers, they do look. I mean, it does kind of portray it as like kind of like a scary movie. Or actually, I didn't even watch it because I thought it was gonna be a scary movie.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh. And then, if you're a horror fan, you know that usually in the trailers they'll put like a big jump scare in there, and it kind of spoils it. You know what I mean? It ruins the fun. So anytime there's like a horror movie, I'm just like, oh, let me look away.
Yeah, you want to save the spookums.
Yeah, so I thought, horror movie, look away. I might check that out. And then Jessica hit me up, said if I want to go. Sure. So we went. It was me, Jessica, and my girlfriend. We all went to go watch it.
Yeah.
And I think I have to burp.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
he did.
So as we're watching, and so it's a very interesting. Okay, so some spoilers. I'll try to keep it under a minute and a half.
Okay.
So skip ahead a little bit if you want to.
Fast forward minute and a half.
Okay. Now, so the movie is told from the point of view of like this ghost.
Oh.
Like it's a first person camera view, and it's all from like this spirit or this presence.
Wow.
And and that's pretty unique. I've never seen that before.
That's a cool premise.
So and like you thinking like, oh, like interesting, like, and like they did, the ghost does like some ghost stuff, move stuff around everything. People are like, what was that? Like that kind of thing. But there was not a single jump scare. It was more defined as like a thriller.
Okay.
But like not a single jump scare. It's an interesting story. Yeah. So it's interesting. I just recommend people going to check it out.
Okay.
It's if I had to rate it, I'd give it like a 7.
Okay.
Like it was good, but I was like, fuck yeah, let me go watch it again. But very unique. Actually, 7.5 just for like the uniqueness of it, because I'd never seen that before.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so recommend watching it. Yeah, but we did go watch that though.
That's cool. I
had a Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu? Oh, was that a drink?
No, the actor had Lucy Liu.
Oh, it had Lucy. Oh,
yeah,
man.
bro. Fine wine, that woman's aged, bro.
Yeah,
Lucy Liu is beautiful.
yeah. You know what? That's a good celebrity crush pick right there. Lucy
She is.
Selma Hayek too.
They are aging like fine wine.
Getting better with time, man.
So what would you go watch though?
Nosferatu.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Dude, that whole movie, all it really boils down to is Nosferatu is the original freak. That man is.
So is it like really like 50 Shades, but back in the day? Or
I don't even, bro. It's hard to even describe, bro. Honestly, it's basically if a vampire fell in love with the human,
okay,
and then became a bit of a stalker.
Oh,
and that's the premise of it. And then so anybody that gets in the way is an obstacle, and he wants to get rid of them just to get to his love interest, who is actually in the movie. Johnny Depp's daughter plays that role.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, and she acted her ass off. I will say I was really impressed with her acting.
So, what is like the history of Nosferatu though?
Hey, Nosferatu was the first horror movie that they ever made. It's classified as the first horror movie.
Because I mean, obviously for those SpongeBob fans,
yeah,
that's like I think like a very core memory that people know of that. Like for those the night shift episode.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, there's like who's turning off the lights, and it pans over to him just like this ugly looking like vampire. So, yeah, vampire.
He's a vampire.
Just turn the lights off and on, and they just quick little smile. I was like, I don't know who that is, but then they did it again. I was like, oh, the SpongeBob guy, and I was like, oh, is it like a legend or something like that? Like, is it based off a book or?
I don't know. I think I honestly don't know too much about it. I just know it's the first horror movie they ever made, and back in those days, it was horrifying. Like that, he was like so. Scary.
Yeah. I remember. I think so. It might have been that movie then, or I don't know, because I remember hearing like a tale where like during like one of like those horror movies, I forgot what it was, but like in the movie, like it was like a guy who went like that. Like sorry, like a scary motion towards the camera. Yeah, but it was like a silent film thing. I think.
Yeah,
regardless,
it was all silent films back then.
Regardless, though, I think one guy in the audience, like I think he had a heart attack. Like it genuinely scared him so fucking much, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, and I get it different times, but I was like, "Man."
How about the first movie? I think the first one they ever made that wasn't a horror movie had a train coming towards the camera.
Yeah.
People literally dove out the way.
Ducked out the way.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like, well, what a time, huh?
Yeah, that's super crazy. And you know what? It's funny. This is kind of like random to like to connect it. Yeah. But I think in my lifetime, the one experience I've had to where I was like, dang, like
we in the future.
Yeah, because for them it was probably so profound.
Exactly.
That they're how is this even the thing? Yeah. Was the Star Wars ride at Disney, the trackless one?
Oh, the one that we have on?
Yeah, the one that we went on.
Really?
Dude, that I remember like going on it, and I was like, I blew my mind. Where I was like, this feels like the first like I'm living in the future right now. The trackless ride, the lightsaber come to the roof. I'm not gonna spoil it. The ride's amazing if you ever go. I know this is kind of random.
A long wait.
Fumble. Crazy. Long wait.
Yeah, long wait to get that down. It's one of the more popular rides at Disneyland.
Yeah, it's awesome. But that was the one time in my life that I'm like, wow, we're really here living in the future right now, bro.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only time I had that moment was VR was really cool. Like
VR is cool.
The one I put on that little VR headset, and now like the one that I have is like I think the MetaQuest 2. I think it is the second generation. Mm-hmm. But I think the newer one. Actually, I think this one has the same function where like you don't even need to have the controls.
Wow.
Like it can kind of track your fingers. But I think it's even better nowadays. Or like even with the obviously the absurd price point, I'm never gonna get that damn thing. But the Apple Vision,
yeah,
it's very cool though. Like I get it. Like if you're in the Apple ecosystem and you're like a dig rider,
yep,
you get everything and you just get that immediately. Go for it. I mean, that's on you. But you're paying a crazy price point for something that can be cheap.
That's an 04 Honda
at a much cheaper price somewhere else. Anyways, but it is cool though. Like it is kind of cool. Like you just put the goggles on, and there's just screens everywhere.
That is kind of cool. I like how you can make it look like. It makes it look like you're like watching a big ass TV.
Yeah,
that's kind of
fucking bad. Well, here's the thing. But my headset does the same thing. Like I can be laying on my table, and it's a very cool thing too. This
laying on your table.
Did I say table? Just in the kitchen. No, but there actually is there's an app I think on the headset where you can go in there, and then you and like your friends or whoever, or it can just be like random movie theaters, but it puts you in a movie theater where you're looking at a big screen.
That's cool.
And you guys are all watching the same thing.
That's hella sick.
It could be like, I'm pretty sure people do Super Bowl parties in there.
That'd be cool, bro. I should get one. We should do that shit, bro. When I'm in Florida, bro, we should do that, bro.
We should see if we could do a podcast in the VR.
That'd be sick. Me in the VR just being like,
how was your
day? Not even watching the movie.
Hey, look at this.
yeah.
What am I doing?
Or that poker game looks really funny too. The VR poker looks really funny, bro. Crazy.
Oh, I muted the group chat.
Oh yeah, you must have, bro. Because you know what? There's times we're talking, and I'm like, Dean has to have the group chat muted right now.
I do.
I get it if you're with your girl though, bro. Because it probably some crazy notifications.
No, but like in general, like because just moving on to.
Yeah, fuck what we're talking about.
Anyways, we'll figure out how we're gonna split the production equipment. Anyways, no, but on Instagram though, because before before there's a certain update with it would just say, notification, say, hey, Santos, send something to the group.
Yeah.
Or send a post, and that's it, right? But now it'll say, obviously, and now we got nicknames now.
Yeah.
And that shit is fucking annoying because it'll read out the nickname, and then it'll say send a post, and then it'll read out like the caption of the post.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just say he sent a post, and that's it. No, it just reads so damn much, and then. I don't know, all the messages back and forth, and I was like, y'all need to shut the fuck up.
Bro, we'd be yapping crazy stuff. Especially me, bro. I sent like 5 messages back to back to back.
And I mean, that's fine, but like, bro, it was pissing me off. I was like, nah, I'm done with this.
That's funny, bro. That's fair. Very fair.
So it's like now the only thing that goes through my headphones are just texts and calls, and that's it.
That's good.
Like everything else is on mute. Like, I mean, I see the notifications, but once again, muted. Just keep it quiet.
That's fair. Bit of a shift here.
Okay.
Did you hear about this? A bank robbery happened here in the city
when?
On Mayan. The U.S. Bank right there by Mochi Nut.
Oh, I was there for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Who knows it? Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Wednesday. Here's.
You did a little research or what?
I did a little research, and here's what pisses me off. This is why I signed up for New York Times, because I was like, what type of journalism is this, bro? This is what I copied and pasted this bar for bar what they wrote.
Yeah.
FBI in West Reno. Right by the Mochi Nut. This is me writing. Hold on. FBI is involved. Happened Wednesday, the 22nd. Details still coming out. So then I waited a little bit. I was okay. Come back around to it. A couple of days later. Okay. See what they have. The FBI has issued a wanted poster for a man suspected of robbing a U.S. bank in a Reno Safeway on Wednesday. The robbery happened just after 1 p.m. at the Mayan Avenue Safeway location. The FBI wanted poster describes the suspect as 6 foot mid-20s to 30s. With a medium build. And that was it. That was the end of the article. I was like, that's like a fucking Instagram comment.
They what the they didn't say what he got away with or what the fuck he did?
No further details. And mind you, this is 2 days after I'm like, bro, you had time to like look into this.
Yeah, exactly.
So immediately after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sign up for New York Times then, because I was like, I wanted to read more about it, and I want like good writing, you know.
I thought you said that they robbed a bank.
They robbed the bank inside the Safeway, because the Safeway has a bank inside.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and we said Safeway. I was confused. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But it seems to be he walked in with a mask, did his thing, and then got out, and he was super quick with it. Shout out to him, bro. I love banks.
Hey, look, as long as no one got hurt.
No one got hurt. I love it. I love a good bank robbery, dude. I'm telling you, if I'm not rich by the time I'm 35 and I don't have a kid, I'm robbing a bank. So, and then and more local drama.
Another murder.
No, this is actually two more bodies. Crazy, bro. There's actually, and I'm telling you, we said it here first. There was a serial killer in Reno. They're not saying anything yet. They're keeping it under wraps. But 9 bodies.
The public does not need to be concerned, bruh.
Like, is it 9 bodies now? No, we can't count the Pyramid Lake ones. Those. I actually know someone. Hold on. I know someone who knows who died there. The person who died there. They knew them personally.
Okay.
He was their. I think he was their tax man.
Yeah,
that's significant.
7 whole people dead.
But this is crazy too in local drama. Reno police say they've arrested a hospital employee in connection with several thefts at the Northern Nevada Medical Center. Identity thefts. Police say they first got the information of the thefts from multiple patients and employees last month at the medical center's Longley Lane location. After a thorough investigation, they learned that employee, 30-year-old Gabriel Ruiz, was identified as a suspect. Ruiz was booked last week on the following charges: identity theft, use of a credit card without consent 8 times, possession of stolen credit card.
How is he getting a hold? Oh wait. Oh, because obviously, I guess you get all the information.
He's taking all the information basically and using it.
Is that something I guess I was about to say, is that something that you sign off on? Like, I will not, but I guess that's the law.
It's the law. Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna in the billing department. He's like,
fucking 8 people,
8 times. He was doing numbers.
That's crazy.
I don't know, bro.
How do you what? Do you need someone social though
to use your credit card?
Is it? Yeah.
No. You need the basically all the information you get if you worked in billing, which is just the
digits on the back,
the digits, the CVC, and then the billing zip code.
And that's it, right?
That's pretty much it.
So what's the point of like stealing a social?
Social ties into identity theft for bigger things like opening credit lines.
Gotcha.
So if you steal someone's social, you're gonna open a credit line in their name. You're gonna run it up hella quick, and then be done.
Interesting. We just get out.
Yeah. See, that's the good thing about having trash credit like me. If I get my identity stolen, you can't do shit with it. You're like, damn, you can't even finance a fucking Chick-fil-A fucking meal with this.
Get a little burger.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be like, this motherfucker useless.
That's interesting. But 8 times though? How old is he?
30.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
8 bodies by 30?
Yeah.
8 bodies.
Crazy, bro.
That's interesting. Speaking of body count.
Yeah.
Let's say you're single.
Okay.
Hypothetical.
Okay.
Back in your days.
Okay.
You run into someone. What's like if they tell you your body count, you're like, nah, I can't do it.
Just for hooking up?
No, let's say like this could be like a potential relationship.
Oh,
and then they go, I have this many bodies.
It scales with age. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty understanding that women are going to have sexual partners too, and I think as society changes, it's becoming more and more accepted for women to discover themselves, through their sexuality, just as men, have done in the past.
Fair.
And I understand that, So I know it's easy as a man to like assign yourself to the thought of like, oh my god, she's fucked like 5 dudes, more than 5 dudes, like she's for the streets.
Can't do it.
But it's like, buddy, pretty much any guy, most men in their 20s their bodies are at least double digits. You know what I'm saying? Like they're probably gonna have at least double digits bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. Yeah.
So it's like if a girl has double digits, it's like fine. So to answer the question,
now if it's double digits by 18,
that's crazy. Exactly. If you're double digits
by 19. Actually, no. Yeah.
For me, I'm like if your age ends in teen and your body count is in double digits, if I was that age too,
yeah,
I could definitely never take you seriously. But as of right now, so I'm 26. 25, 26 basically. I could have a partner with up to 15 bodies, I'd say.
Really? Okay.
Up to 15 bodies. I think cuz then you're going to have gone through, at least 2 hoe phases in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Get those out the way. And I think 15 is a pretty realistic number. Realistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, sure.
How about you?
Maybe because my number was like 10.
Yeah, 10. At this age?
Yeah. I was like 10 people once again. It's like fair. I get it. But it's like, I prefer not to be that crazy.
Yeah.
Because then again, it's like, and you can't even say double standards with me. Double standards like in my end, because I did not get it like that. But but like the 10 bodies, I'm like, and I feel like I had to really have to like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's in the past in the past. I can't really change shit about that.
We all have a history. My thing is I just don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
exactly.
My thing. Like,
and so that's exactly because like so, a couple things about my girl.
Yeah.
Like obviously we found each other. Did I talk about how I found her? Yeah, through dating apps, obviously.
Okay.
Like I was obviously, people who are listening can assume that that's how I found people, because that's genuinely how I was doing it before in the past. Yeah. So we had met through there, and then obviously we didn't hear each other's voice at first, and then she clicked on my Instagram, saw the podcast. Sorry, this isn't even about the whole body thing, but just kind of bragging rights.
Yeah.
She said that my voice is like the deepest one she had heard. Like nice. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, what can I say?
Yeah, I'm saying pulling off the voice is crazy.
It's like, oh, his deep voice. Honestly, she thought that us, like me having a podcast, was kind of like a red flag at first.
Really?
Because she assumed that we were like some Andrew Tate, like fucking like meninist, like men elitist. How do you say it? What's the word?
Meninist or
no, but it's like what? Incel.
Incel.
Like an incel, you know what I mean? Like just like is my hair fun? I don't know. I'm playing with it. Okay, sorry. Like an incel, it's like hating women or just like saying that like guys this, guys that. She kind of thought like in that sense that we're gonna be like on like some Andrew Tate type shit. And she go, oh, but when she saw us kind of just talking shit for a little bit.
She's like, oh, they talk about nothing.
Pretty much.
They talk about stupid shit.
Exactly. So, and I was like, man, it's just the way we are. Anyways, but and then she's seen, like, I don't really say it, about myself, but a lot of, some women in the past have said, man, this guy's handsome. Me, and this isn't.
It's true.
Whatever. Anyways, but we had talked about it, like at some point, like what our body counts are. She asked me mine, I said whatever, and they obviously small number.
Yeah,
small number. And she goes, really? And I go, yeah. And she goes, really? And I was like, I'm being so honest, I'm not lying to you. Like I put on anything. And she goes, wow. And then she knows about my background, and she's like, boy, you never had a whole phase. You didn't want to, and I was like, no. I was like, I'm being so honest with you because like once again, like you saying I don't want to know about it. Being how small Reno is, you're gonna actively run into people.
Exactly.
Someone's gonna know someone, and I didn't want I didn't like the thought of like, meeting a girl one night. Oh, what's up? Let's talk for a little bit, bang it out. Then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't really like that. Nor did I want to have the that awkward moment like walking in Walmart like imagine if I was with my girlfriend right now, like, oh, that's what this is like let's not look that way, that kind of thing.
That's my biggest rule. Where it's like don't make me shake no hands with someone you've hooked up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make me be in no room with them. Like that's because that's like sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a fucking sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like imagine that. Like, have you ever been in a room? Have you ever been in a situation where it's like multiple people have hooked up in the same room that you're in, and you're like, dang, like this person doesn't even know that they've hooked up before. I've been in that situation.
I have not, but
I've been in that situation before. I've been on the outside looking in, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, this dude looks like a sucker. I ain't gonna lie, it's wild work.
See, and it sucks. So that's why I'm like, so I'm just gonna keep things to myself. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna live my life, but I'm not gonna be a hoe like that. I just don't want to have those things out there, those connections.
See, and then I get that. That's the only thing that would make me crash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you could do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Know people, but it's like if you make me walk in the room with that motherfucker and be like, oh, hey, this is my friend. I shake this motherfucker's hand. It's crazy.
Both y'all getting in.
Yeah.
I'm crashing out on both of y'all.
Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm going to jail that night, bro. I promise you that.
Yeah. And that being said, I will say this.
Damn.
I feel like if I genuinely did try,
you could do numbers.
I think my whole face would have been like
Yeah. I definitely feel like
very egotistical of me, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, I feel like you could, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's easier than people like when people say like sex is everywhere. It really is. Like it's just out there, bro. Like,
but I will say, like I said, in the past, the women were not actively telling me, hey, handsome.
Yeah.
No, they were now.
Yeah. I remember that.
I'll tell you that. Boy.
I remember that.
And then just since we're on the topic of women, I was talking to a coworker of mine, and I don't know if I should say his name just because I don't want him to seem like a bad person. No, okay. Not a bad person. It's just the way their relationship works.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking
describe it to me. And I bet you I can know who it is.
I mean, so anyways, well, this person had asked me, he was like, so you talk to your girl every day? And I was like, yeah. He goes like, all the damn time? And I was like, probably, yeah, for the most part, when we get time. He was back and forth a little bit. And he goes, you guys don't get like tired of the whole, like, how was your day? Good. How was work? Good. How was your day? Good. How was that? Good. And I was like, well, not really, but it's not, obviously that's like minor stuff in the conversation, but, and then we kind of just talk about something else.
Yeah.
That, or like me and my girl, we were on FaceTime and we were talking for a little bit, and then we just put on a YouTube video. We watched together, but we weren't even talking to each other. Like I was cleaning and she was doing homework, she's doing whatever. And I was just,
just hanging out.
Yeah, we were just hanging out. And so, and then the person, he was like, see, that's wild. He was like, and I was like, well, how often do you talk to your girl? He goes, and I was like, well, what's the longest you've gone without talking to her? He goes, like 3-4 days.
Damn.
It's not even like a high or like anything like that. But they are like boyfriend and girlfriend. But that's just the way they work.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? That's just the way they are. But I mean, that was like the longest period. But it's normal for them to go like a day or two without saying anything.
That's wild, bro. Yes, that I'm not a big like text me throughout the day type of person.
Yeah.
But it's like, motherfucker, like you better like at least good morning.
Not nice little GN.
Yeah, I need a GM. I need an update on like just if you're gonna go do some shit, let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, before you head out to the house, okay, here's what I'm gonna go do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be with this person.
Yeah. I'm
not gonna trip like who you're really with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all good. I need to know who you're gonna be with and where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm like as a man, bro. Like how would you look right now? Right now, if I said, hey, where's your girl at? Legit question. Where's your girl at right now?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
At the hospital.
Okay, bang. You know where she's at, right? How you look? Where's your girl at? Oh, dang, I don't really know right now. We haven't talked in a couple days.
Yes, yeah, it's interesting.
Crazy, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not knowing where your girl's at. You gotta know where she at, who she with, at the very least, bro. And then beyond that, it's like we'll catch up when we see each other in person. Like, I like to catch up in person, anyways. Like, how was your day? Like, get a little breakdown on what it was like,
Yeah.
But because texting throughout the day sometimes when it's like stilted and forced, it becomes a bit of it becomes a bit of a chore. No,
exactly, 100%. I mean, obviously, I get, maybe high school days. I'm taking my girl. You miss baby. Yeah, we grown men.
Yeah.
No, but like, and it's like I get it. Like, I'm not one who says like I need the attention like that. Like, I'm cool. Like, but it's nice to know like, hey, I'm doing this right now. Or, like, how you been?
Perfect.
That type of shit. And then like I told him about like the FaceTime thing that we did. He goes, but he's like, but you guys weren't talking to each other. And I was like, no, we're just doing our own thing. And he goes, yeah. See, in that case, I'm gonna just say, hey, look, I'm gonna hang up. Call me later if you need me. I'm gonna watch my video by myself.
Yeah.
I was like, interesting. But I was like, but they're together. You know what I mean? So I was like, whatever works with y'all. I'm not gonna knock it.
Different strokes, different folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What about? Would you ever be in a throuple?
Nah.
You mean a throuple?
Wait, another woman? Nah. I don't know. It's just like I just couldn't like share my love like that. Like I don't know.
Okay, here's the situation. Would you be in a throuple? You, a girl, and another dude, but the third dude has like deep pockets, and okay. You don't necessarily have to hook up with him.
Oh, okay.
But he does have feelings for you. He's like, oh, like I care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he
thanks, bro.
Every now and then, like he's like, hey, dude, you want to just beat me off real quick? And that's the most. That's the most. You just gotta stroke him out every now and then, and it's rare. It's like once a month. But he pays for everything. He takes you guys on trips and stuff like that. Would you be in that?
He's only having relationships with me.
No, the girl. He mostly hooks up with the girl. But every now and then, the girl, let's say the girl's like busy. She's at Walmart or something like that, shopping for you guys, right?
Yeah.
He said, man, bro. He's like, can you just mind beat me off real quick, bro? Would you be in that situation?
No. I wouldn't even be in a throuple even if that wasn't even the case. I'm not gonna let my girl get patted up by another guy while I'm with her, bro.
You right.
Think about it, bro.
You right. That's cuck behavior, bro. That's
cuck whole behavior, dude. Hell no.
Okay. Scenario B.
Okay.
You, two girls. The girls like hooking up with themselves a whole lot more than with you. You might get a threesome once a month.
Okay.
But for the most part, you're cucking it and you're just watching.
Okay. Would I do that?
Would you be in that situation? But you fork a lot of the money. You fork a lot of the dough when you guys go out and stuff like that. Usually, like, let's say, like, no. 4 to 5 times, 80% of the time you're paying for stuff when you guys go out.
I'm cool with that.
And yeah, you're getting cucked out by them too, basically.
No, it's not even the fact about getting cucked. I just don't want to see my girl hooking up with no one else, even with a girl like that.
Fair.
Nor do I don't think she wants to see. I don't think she want to see that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't do it. Even the thought of having a threesome, I'm just like, nah, I don't think I can do it. Like, I understand. I get it. It's like every guy's fantasy. And maybe when I was younger, back in the day, I was like, oh yeah, nice, 2 girls, hot.
Yeah.
As I grew up, I was like, I don't know.
Sometimes you're like, do I even got enough meat for this? Yeah, thruples are crazy though, bruh. Yeah, thruples. I see them on TikTok sometimes where it's like, dang, like a guy, girl, guy thruples is wild work, bruh. Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's wild work. You can't be emotionally involved in that.
No, you can't really, because I mean, oh, man, the conflict. I don't know.
We don't know them.
It's a lot. It's a lot, huh?
We don't know them.
That's
though,
what I'm saying, brother. Like going back to it. Whatever y'all like, you know what I mean? Different strokes, different folks.
Exactly.
To each their own. Whatever makes y'all happy. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, just thought, I don't even know. And this reminded me of I had a thought last night. So my girlfriend has a friend.
Yeah.
And every now and then she'll obviously share her screen, and that friend of hers is on dating apps as well. And then every now and then she'll allow her to take control and basically swipe for her.
Okay.
So luckily I had the privilege of doing that last night.
Okay.
It was very it was very fun swiping on dudes.
Okay.
Pause. Like it's interesting to see like the girl point of view and what they see a lot. A lot of guys got their shirts off, fucking doing a crazy pose. I'm not gonna lie, I had a pose on mine, but it was just a bicep flex.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But like a lot of guys either got the standard fish, he goes just caught a fish, or shirt off pose, a drink, or a dog.
Okay.
And
dog's such a cheat code on dating apps.
It really is because the friend of hers loves dogs. So every time we're swiping, and she was, oh, the dog is so cute, but the guy,
yeah,
like that's just the way she is. And I was like, oh, interesting. But at one point last night, on Hinge, or I think you could do it on, I don't know. Anyways, so on Hinge you can do like a little a voice. You can leave a little message, and then this guy, it was like I had to pronounce my name, and he goes, I guess where he's trying his hardest, bro. He's like, the way you say my name is just, it's kind of difficult. He goes, but you can call me Bay.
Oh my god, that's
or Babe or something like that,
Oh my god.
But he has said that, and obviously the line itself, cringe. But I mean, it can be corny, like in the text messages, whatever, how kind of goofy, kind of flirty. But when he's saying it like that, like testing it, I mean, voicing it like that, I don't know. But his voice threw me off. I was getting so pissed off at him. Because listen. I get it, you know me? You trying to be like big dog, right?
Okay, here we go.
Trying to be, I'll wake up like this. All right, listen, I ain't got to try.
This guy's morning voice in the group chat. First thing, sending voice messages in the group chat sometimes, bro. Why do you guys get so bloody pressed?
Why do you guys get so bloody pressed with it?
Yeah, bro.
Funny meme. We'll try to get that on screen.
No.
But no, yeah. But like when I heard his voice, he was like, "Oh, the way you pronounce." I'm like, bro, stop, bro. And that's why, like, bro. Listen, I don't know how much women. Maybe I know maybe Jessica can give us an opinion, or any female listeners who get to this point in the podcast.
Yeah.
Is a man with a deeper voice more desirable? Or you think it's just like a masculinity thing for the guys? Like they just want to make their voice deeper.
I don't know. I think for women, so it's like we could compare it. We could put it in our perspective, right? Is a girl with a more twink voice like desirable for a girl? If a girl has a more like feminine voice, and she's like, "Hey, and her voice is all like high pitched like that. Do you think it's more
too high pitched? No. That point you sound like you're sounding like a little rat. Because
for me, I'm like, I can say a woman when a girl has like a deep ass voice, super unattractive.
Yeah. Like me deep or like my voice deep or like
like really like deeper. Like you like deep for a woman's voice.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't get down with that.
Yeah. Well, were you ever a fan of a like the raspy voice?
Like Miley Cyrus's?
No. Like how can I describe it? Yeah, it's like kind of talk like this a little bit.
I think Miley Cyrus kind of has.
Does she?
She's a very similar to. No, don't like that one either. Don't like that one either. But I don't like a high pitched annoying voice either.
No, the high pitched voice, I can't really do it.
For me, the best, and maybe this kind of does sound Andrew Tate-ish.
The hottest voice.
The best woman voice for me is one that I don't really notice.
No, exactly.
Flies under the radar.
No, exactly. Like it's like, oh, there's a girl speaking.
Just your voice.
That's it. Yeah, but listen. But don't bring yourself down because your voice is different. That's you.
Be yourself always. My voice for a man is hella high pitched. You know what I'm saying?
You think?
I think so. As compared to some other people, I think my voice is pretty high pitched.
I don't think so. I mean, every now and then, I think like your voice is a little on the deeper side.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
And now it's too focused. Now it's on the forefront of my mind now.
See,
so
and now you're thinking about it. So now you're gonna make it a little deeper.
A little bit deeper. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I know, like when I'm just chilling though. I think for the sometimes my voice gets pretty high pitched, especially when I get excited.
Oh, dude, no. I would say when I'm working out, my voice. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like me working out with the force I exert, but like my voice does not sound as deep at all. Like it goes up a couple octaves. Whatever.
I'm sorry, William Hill just sent me a notification in my gambling app.
Oh, it's time to start gambling. We can start wrapping it up here.
Yeah, we can start wrapping it up here.
We are on the halftime.
We hit our hour.
The Eagles and who are they playing?
Commandos.
Yeah, the Commandos game. The Chiefs and Bills are playing at 3:30.
The real Super Bowl.
I can't wait.
Man, I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a good one.
Once again, this has been the boys.
Yeah.
But let's talk. Episode 43. We're going to call it here. Thank y'all so much for listening. Hopefully this episode was a little better. I guess on my end.
I liked it. And like I said, we're just getting out the way. This week, we just get out the way. Just put it out there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm gonna like try hard and like focus on like myself like that. You know, I'm gonna keep it cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't gotta try too hard. I am hard. All right,
bro. 75 hard.
I'm hard. You know what I mean? My issue isn't getting hard. It's staying hard. You know what I mean? So I want everyone and all the listeners get hard with me. All right, let's all get hard.
Everyone's hard. Everyone's hard.
But let's talk. Episode 43. We're gonna sign off. Thank you for listening. Catch you next week. Later.
Hell yeah, brother.